What if I told you one of the most futuristic sneakers in Nike history? Was it almost scrapped before it ever hit the court? It cost the brand hundreds of millions. It confused retailers. And even the guy who ended up wearing it wasn't originally part of the plan. This is the story of the Nike Foamposite, the shoe that nobody believed in until everyone did. Let's rewind the clock to the mid-1990s. Basketball culture was booming. Michael Jordan was at the top of his game, and his Air Jordan line was dominating every court and every mall. But at Nike, not everything was perfect. Their competitors, Reebok, Adidas, and One, were getting bolder. New designs were popping up, louder colors, crazier materials, and Nike's innovation team was under pressure to create something different, something revolutionary. That's when the idea for Foamposite was born. A sneaker without panels, without stitching, a single seamless shell molded from liquid. It sounded impossible, and honestly, it kinda was. The team behind it couldn't even figure out how to make it at first. Nike had to outsource to a company that made industrial parts, not shoes. They used a process called liquid molding, injecting a special polyurethane compound into a mold, baking it, then letting it harden into a glove-like shell. It was expensive. And we're not talking a few extra bucks per pair. Each mold cost tens of thousands of dollars per size. When you added it all up, across every foot size and production round, Nike had spent over $200 million developing this thing. Now pause for a second. Imagine being the executive asked to greenlight this. A sneaker that didn't look like any other Nike, that couldn't be made with traditional materials. That cost way more than any retailer wanted to pay. And on top of that, it didn't even have a star player lined up to wear it. Internally, some people thought it was a lost cause. Too weird, too expensive, too soon. And then, in walked Penny Hardaway. During a Nike product meeting, Penny caught a glimpse of the Foamposite prototype. It was just sitting there, almost forgotten. But he stopped, picked it up, and said 4 words that changed everything. "That's my shoe." Nike quickly reworked the design, added Penny's signature 1-cent logo, and rebranded it as the Foamposite One. In 1997, it hit stores for a jaw-dropping $180, the most expensive basketball sneaker at the time. And it flopped. At first, stores didn't get it. Some refused to carry it. Sneakerheads were confused. Was it a performance shoe? A gimmick? A fashion experiment? Even NBA players were unsure. The shoe was heavy, stiff, and didn't flex like traditional leather or mesh uppers. Critics called it everything from space junk to ugly armor. For a moment, it looked like all that investment would go to waste. But something happened. On the streets, in New York, in the DMV, in barbershops, in sneaker forums, Foamposites started popping up. They looked wild. They didn't create. They held up on the pavement, and they had that if you know energy. Suddenly, they weren't weird. They were exclusive. They weren't rejected. They were ahead of their time. Penny Hardaway, wearing them on the court, helped too. And slowly, the Foamposite began its rise from failure to grail. Today, Foamposites are still controversial. Some love them, some hate them, but no one can deny what they represent. Nike's willingness to take a massive, risky swing, even when no one else believed. Every sneaker has a story. This one started as a $200 million mistake and ended as a culture-defining icon. Deadstock Files. Stay laced.